Welcome back to Cockburn Ice Arena, folks. This is Chris Langell bringing you the play-by-play of this Game 2 of the 2025 Kurt DeFries National Championship Under-15s between hometown Western Australia and the visiting Victoria, Team Victoria. We'll be bringing you the broadcast tonight and potentially again during the week. Hopefully you enjoy the broadcast. Lineups for tonight's game. I'll go through them for Western Australia and then Victoria. For Western Australia, number 7, Joseph Benetti. Number 8, Alex Rico. Number 9, Colby Salmon. Number 10, Marcel Williams. Number 12, Ryan Sucher. Number 17, Wesley Cogliopoulos. Number 22, Jessica Munyard. Number 24, Jaden Zhao. Number 44, Nate Collier. Number 61, William Scott. Number 73, Elliot O'Connor. Number 77, Angus Hayes. Number 81, Elijah Elman. Number 88, Alyssa Lim. Number 91, Declan Farrow. Number 00, Lachlan Scott in goal. And number 29, fresh back from Texas, number 29, Jack Fox. Head coach, John F. Kennedy Jr. Assistant coach, Tony Hyde. The development coach, Reese Lakoviak. Team manager, Jennifer Benetti. And equipment manager, Melissa Salmon. For Team Victoria, number 2, Tom Fialka. Number 3, William Preston. Number 10, Declan Adams. Number 11, Ethan Quinn. Number 13, Zahan Jut Hu. Number 15, Kei-Sheng Chen. Number 16, Avery Willert. Number 19, Seth Wadjawardini. Number 20, Ryan Wang. Number 21, Angus Hunter. Number 23, Taylor Nelson. Number 24, Yu Zhu. Number 43, Max Simmons. Number 55, Mikhail Abdulin. Number 61, Jason Liu. Number 63, Lucas Chalmers. Number 77, Blake Dowie. And Allison McMillan in goal. Reserves, Tom Giles, Alexander Gregory, Dmitry Kochergin, and Hudson Mayer. Head coach, Darcy Willert. Assistant coach, Kayla Best. Team manager, Kate Hunter. And Sarah Simons. So with that, we're getting set as the teams go through their warm-up paces. The officials for this afternoon's of this evening's game, the final game of the evening schedule. Referee is Jake O'Brien, with the lines being run by Easton Shearer and Nick Eyre. Again, a 3-man system for tonight's game, and we'll see if they go to the 4-man system for the finals. Exciting times, really good effort in the first game of the DeFries tournament, South Australia and Queensland. South Australia coming up on top 2-1. The game-winning goal from Jasmine Chen. As we're getting set to go, I'm being distracted by people looking for keys and many other things, so I'll try and keep things moving along here. What are we looking for in today's game? Well, we've got, again, players that have represented Australia, that play overseas. Taylor Nelson, under 18 women's, played at the Ontario Hockey Academy. I believe that's in Peterborough, Ontario, if it's the same one. BioSteel, NH Prep, Hockey League. And for the WA team, I don't have all the details on these teams. I've got some details. WA team, just looking down the list, very few of their players have actually played overseas or represented their country, so still young in the process. So we'll look forward to seeing who comes out of that. In fact, I'm dead wrong there because I know some of them have. I just don't have the information written down on my sheets. So as the teams go to their goaltenders, and we get our voices warmed up for what will be the fourth game of the day, final of the day. The referees get the pucks picked up. And I get some coffee intake so I can talk. Looking forward to a good game today between these two teams. Always a battle between Victoria and Western Australia. Western Australia looking to make a name. I believe they ended up with the, I'm guessing again, I don't have my notes in front of me. I think they ended up with the silver medal last year at DEFRIS. So Suture up against number 16 for Victoria, Avery Willert on the draw. In goal for Victoria. I think that's Alston McMillan. And for WA, number 29, Jack Fox. Battle in along the boards. 91 with it. He can't get it out of the zone. Normally I know a bunch of these kids because I would have coached some of them, but all new talent pretty much. Suture, he has a big hit on his guy in front. Gets to the front of the net, scores! And just like in the game before, a quick goal in the first minute of play. 39 seconds in, the captain for Victoria, Eason Liu, gets the pass out front from behind and buries it for a 1-0 lead early. And as the WA defense just couldn't handle the Victoria player behind the goal. And they're looking to get out from underneath this this 1-goal deficit. Back into the zone. WA dump it in deep. That's number 9 after it for Western Australia. Salmon. And Victoria, they get it out of the zone again, in on goal. Tried to make a nice little move. Chipped out of the zone, no, off the pads. Doesn't get out. Now it's into the neutral zone. Tried to get it up to the winger. Picked up by WA. Chipped it to the blue line, not out. In all alone, takes the shot off the blocker and glass. And out come the WA team. Suture, he chips it off to the front of the net. Good save as number 17 for WA couldn't bury it. That's Kogiopoulos. I should know how to pronounce that name because I coach his brother. Multi-syllable. Here we go. Face off to the right of the goaltender for Victoria. That's number 29 in goal. I believe that's McMillan. I'll have to get confirmation of that. Won by the Western Australia to the blue line, but not out. Victoria, they're back into their zone. It bounces to the front of the net. Oh, scores! A misplay as the puck came across in front of the net. The Victoria defense couldn't get their stick on it. It bounced up right onto the stick of number 24 for Western Australia, Jaden Zhao, and he buries it. Just 1 minute and 54 seconds in, and we have a tie game. False start as the wingers on the far side of the ice were encroaching on the zone. Face-off win by Victoria. They get it back into their zone. Puck gets cleared into the neutral zone. Good forecheck pressure by Victoria. It's WA, they bring it out slowly over the blue line. Long stretch pass, right onto the stick of number 7. He scored! Wow, what a start to this second game of the Kurt DeFries Championship. And that puck bounced past the defenseman right onto the stick of Benetti, and he goes in and buries it under the arm of the goaltender for a 2-1 lead. Western Australia very quickly. That second goal by Benetti. Puck in the West Australian zone. Back for it is number 10 for Western Australia. Victoria, they're pressing for it. Good blocker save by Fox. Back into the corner. Number 9, Salmon, he gets it out to the blue line. Out comes number 77 for Western Australia. He tries to dump it deep, can't get it to go deep. That's Hayes. As Western Australia goes for a change. Rimmed around the boards to the blue line, not out, as number 44 had a hard time keeping it in. That's Nate Collier. Victoria bring it back down the ice. And offside called at the blue line as number 23 for Victoria. Taylor Nelson was just offside. To the blue line, picked up by Suture. He goes down the right side. Gets it deep, goes behind the net. Reverse hit on the Victoria player, another hit. Gets to the blue line and out. Chipped ahead. Suture tries to skate onto it. That's number 91 for WA. Farrell, he gets it back to the blue line, to the front of the net. Drop back for Lim. She takes the shot. Oh, that gets deflected. Shot to the front. Just deflects out of the slot. Suture, he tries to make a move. Can't get it to go past the defensive play of number 11, Ethan Quinn. And out come Victoria. They get it into the neutral zone, but not deep. Back comes Hunter. He crosses the blue line. Down the left side, waiting for his teammates to get into the play. As he's battling number 9, Salmon for it. Salmon picks it up. He reverses up to 91. Farrell, he can't get it out of the zone. It's dumped back into the corner. WA, they get out to their own blue line, up to Salmon. He comes in over the blue line, chips it deep, chases after it. Again, it'll take me a bit of time to get used to the names and numbers on these players. Salmon into the slot, gets it over, takes the shot, and that's the save by the goaltender for Victoria. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Blocked at the blue line. Victoria in on a breakaway, trying to catch up to the puck, gets to the front of the net, scores! That's number 17 for Victoria. Number 77, I should say, as he blocks the puck at the blue line. Blake Dowie, and goes in alone, forehand, backhand move, and buries the puck. 2-2. What a frenetic start to this game. 4 goals in the first 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Face off back at the blue line. Won by the Western Australian team. Up to Salmon. Salmon can't get it onto his stick. He goes into the zone, up to Salmon. He swings back into his zone. In pursuit is number 16 for Victoria. Salmon takes the return pass. Behind the net, number 10 for WA. He's in pursuit by number 16 of Victoria, Avery Willard. Puck comes to the front of the net. Diving for it was Willard. And it just goes off the outside of the net. Bounces over to the stick of the defenseman. And after it is number 7 for WA. And he's going to get a penalty as he got his stick on the skates of the Victoria defender. Good forecheck, went for naught as that errant stick caught the leg and pulled down the Victoria defenseman. So that's number 7, Joseph Benetti, will go to the box for 2 or less. So those goals, Abdulin from Dowie at 14:21, Zhao from Suture at 13:06, Benetti from Salmon and Lim. And then Victoria tied it up on a goal by Dowie, unassisted. Killing the penalty is Western Australia. Victoria trying to set up. That's Dowie back into his own zone. Makes the lead pass up onto the wing to number 16, Willard. He just dumps it into the far corner. Picked up on the half boards. Back to the blue line. Back onto the half boards. That's number 55 with it. He dumps it in down low. Good stick by number 44 for WA, Nate Collier. Puck comes loose. And down the ice, Suture gets the puck, and the WA team will go for a full change, as will Victoria. So pressure by Salmon. Turned over, Salmon picks it up, he takes it to the front of the net. It's loose, picked up by number 55 for Victoria. Back comes Salmon with some back pressure to the front of the net. Fox, he can't get it as it was loose, and it's dumped back down the ice. Great forecheck by Salmon on the play, just failed to connect. Out comes Victoria. They go back behind the net, 43 with it. Simmons, he gets it up onto the wing. They can't get it deep. Bring it in over the line. Back to the blue line. A bit of a knuckler, and Fox has to be careful that he gets his glove on that one. 20 seconds to go in this Victoria power play. 2-2 the score, 7:12 to go in the period. Packed house here. The stands are pretty much full. Standing room around the glass. Back into the WA zone it goes. They can't get it deep. Good stick by number 17 for Western Australia. Fired wide, and that'll come back out of the zone. And that'll do it for the power play. Teams are all even at 5 aside. Farrell after it. Victoria, they get it up to the blue line into the zone, but back comes Suture, and he dumps it deep. Well, that's number 91 for WA, Farrell. To the front of the net, it's on his skates. He gets it to the front of the net, and McMillan has to jump on that one for a stoppage.
We're all biased.
Face off to the left of McMillan, won by WA. Back to the blue line. Quick wrist shot, goes wide. Can't keep it in at the blue line. Williams, 24, he makes the move, can't get free. Puck comes back to the blue line, chipped to the blue line, but not out. And back comes number 24, takes the shot off the blocker and over the glass into the netting for a stoppage. Good shot by number 24 for Victoria. Yuze Zhu. And again, if I'm butchering names, please let me know. If you see me wandering around, doing the best I can. Face-off win by WA. It's number 10, he gets it off the boards. Breakout pass to the middle to Salmon, he can't get it. And that puck is just inside, catches the Victoria player just inside, called offside. And that'll come back to a face-off dot just outside the Victoria line from where the pass took place. .5:49 to go in this first period. It's been an exciting one. Victoria, they get control of it in the neutral zone over the blue line, tries to make a move and can't get it deep, picks up a lost puck, Suture. He's back down the right side. He can't make a play, takes the hit. And there's a penalty call on the play. That's an illegal hit to number 43 for Victoria, Max Simmons. I believe I'm not 100% sure, but I believe the rule is in DEFRIS, you're not allowed to have any open ice one-on-one hits like that. They can be pinches along the board, hits along the board, but the open ice hits until they get to the next level in their development aren't allowed. So WA controls the puck off the face-off. Back to the middle of the ice. Hard shot towards the net. It's loose for just a second. And again, McMillan equal to the task as he makes the stop. Face off to his right. Won by the Victoria team and sent down the ice. Lim back after it. Picks it up behind the net. Sets it up onto the wing. That's Salmon. He feeds it off. Back to Salmon. Over the blue line he goes. Gets it in deep to Suture. He can't get it. And back comes Victoria. Lim, she gets her stick up high. To the net. Oh, and just wide. And back come Western Australia. Missed on the stretch pass. And that'll go for icing. As Salmon was just trying to hit a streaking Suture up the right side and fed it just a bit too far ahead. Face-off will come back into the WA zone to the right of Fox. Minute 12 to go in this power play for Western Australia. As Victoria win the draw, WA take control of it behind their net as they come out to set up. Chipped off the stick, down the ice it goes. Good stick check by number 7, Benetti. Attempt off the glass. They can't get it to go. Gets to the front of the net, loose for a second. And Suture can't get his stick on it as McMillan dove on top of it. .49 seconds to go in this power play. Wind by WA on the draw to the front of the net. Number 24 takes the shot right into the chest of the Victoria goaltender. Broken play as the WAD, lucky to get that one away, was back into the corner behind the net. Back to the blue line. Back onto the half boards. Back to the blue line again. Wrist shot from the blue line wide, looking for a screen. That's number 7, Benetti. He can't get it. And out comes Victoria. Intercepted. WA in on a breakaway. Takes the shot. Great save by the Victoria. Go. And blocked at the blue line. In comes number 77. He's got a clear breakaway. He goes wide. Takes a shot. Scores. As he goes forehand, backhand, forehand. And buries it. Low to the stick side on the breakaway. As that puck was blocked at the Victoria blue line. And that puts Victoria up 3-2 with 3:19 to go at the expiration of that power play. Lots of excitement in the stands in this arena tonight as a packed house is watching this game. The second of the 2025 Kurt DeFries National Championship. 3-2 Victoria. Face-off win by Victoria as they control the play as the goal scorer, number 77 for Victoria, Dowie. He gets it up into the neutral zone. Picked up by WA. D to D. As it gets chipped. Past the defense, but not out of the outside the blue line. A missed pass. And back comes Dowie. He's looking for another one. He cuts to the net, fires it wide and behind, and up the boards it comes. Big hit on the boards. Salmon, he comes in over the zone, makes the move, gets it to the net. He can't get control of it as it's behind the net. He battles for it to the blue line. Shot, and then a block. And in on a breakaway again, number 16 for Victoria. Scores on the breakaway. That's number 16 for Victoria, Avery Willert. To make the score 4-2. And that, I think, is the third block shot at the blue line that has gone for a goal for Victoria. Something that WA will definitely need to tighten up on. .222 to go in the period. Face-off won by WA. Up onto the half boards, chipped out into the neutral zone. Back into WA zone. Back into the WA zone again. Delayed offside as they have to clear. Goes behind the net, that's number 10, Williams. Gets it up onto the half boards. Back it comes. In over the line, Zhao. He can't catch up to it as the Victoria player got it up onto the half boards. Behind the net, number 10, Adams. He breaks out. Tries the one-touch pass with number 14. He dumps it in. That's 55 after it, and that gets chipped over the boards into the WA bench for a stoppage with 1:40 to go. So those last two Victoria goals scored by number 77, Dowie, unassisted at 13-19. And then 57 seconds later, Willert unassisted again to make the score 4-2 Victoria. WA breaking out of their zone. Can't make the breakout pass connect. Picked up on the broken play is Benetti. He dumps it in deep, picks up his own rebound. He can't get it deep. And out of the zone it comes. Back to Lim on D. She goes D to D. Back to Lim. Just fumbles for a second on the pass. Picked up by Victoria. They get it to the front of the net. Shot and a stop by Fox. As WA reverses. That's back to number 81. He tries to get it to the front of the net. And kicked into the slot. Victoria takes the shot. Again, Dowie looking for the hat trick. Takes the shot just off the toe of goalie Jack Fox. Picked up to the blue line and out of the zone, and then chipped right back in kicked up forward, and out comes number 77 for WA. He gets the blue line, drops it off, takes the shot, scores! WA closes the gap to 1 goal, 4-3. On the nice play by, I believe that was Salmon, and he gets it back to number 7, Benetti, and he buries the wrist shot. Top shelf, it just eluded the glove of goaltender McMillan. 4-3 the score with 31 seconds to go in this first period. What a period of action. Victoria comes back in looking for more. They poke the puck ahead. It goes off into the corner. Chipped up, and out comes WA. Zhao, he gets it back to Suture. Suture, he can't get control of it. It goes into the corner, back to the behind the net. Tries to get it to the front of the net. Oh, that puck is loose for just a second. Good box out by the Victoria players. As 91 for WA. Can't get his stick on that one, Declan Farrell. He gets a warning from the referee for a little after whistle action. Deemed unnecessary. Face-off win by WA. They get the puck over to Farrell. He can't get it. And that's it. That'll do it for the end of the period. 4-3 the score. Victoria. Frenetic period of action. Breakaway goals, rebound goals, shots from the blue line, all adding up to a 4-3 score at the end of the first period. 12-8 shots on goal for WA over Victoria. 4-3 the score line, though, as Victoria takes advantage of a couple of blocked shots at the blue line to go in unhindered and bury the puck. Dowie with 2, Willert with 1, Abdulin with 1, and Zhao, Benetti, and Benetti again with another one to make it 4-3. Benetti assisted by Hayes and Salmon with 31 seconds to go in that period.
Is it modified checking? No open ice?
Yeah. So
penalty summary, Benetti for tripping at 8:52, and then Simmons for body checking at 5:31. Subtle distinction in the body checking rule for this age group. They're not allowed to make clear open ice hits going in the opposite direction, but hits along the boards, pinching out, hits when they're going in the same direction are all considered good fair game. So starting the third period, Victoria will be defending the goal to your right. WA defending the goal to your left. The long change this period, we'll see if that comes into play. Both players' benches are inside their respective blue lines, so they'll just have to be careful on that change for offsides and just getting caught out that way. Plus getting caught out for those long stretch passes or guys coming off the bench. Benetti in against number 16 for Victoria. Willert on this draw, starting the second period. Victoria, they win it. Back into their zone, looking for options behind their own goal. They rim it around the boards. Back down the ice it comes. That's number 81 with it, Element. Picked up on the half boards. 6-player battle over in that far side. Out it comes Benetti. Oh, he takes a big hit. Good play by the Victoria player at the blue line as they're putting pressure on in the zone. Salmon, he comes down the ice, He draws a call as he gets tripped up. Excuse me. And WA will go to a power play. As number 61. Number 61, Easton Liu, the captain for Victoria, is in the box for 2 or less. As WA starts this power play. Back onto the half boards to Salmon. He gets it to the middle of the ice. 91, Farrell, he can't control it. Kept in at the blue line. Frenetic, he gets it over to the far side. Wide. Frenetic, he can't keep it in as the Victoria player gets it down the ice. And that's Lim back for it. Gets it up to Salmon. Salmon makes the move on the Victoria penalty killer. Takes the shot. Oh, off the toe of McMillan as he makes a great save. Lim, she gets it over to Salmon. Shot scores! Great little pass by Lim. She gets it over to number 9, Colby Salmon, to tie this game at 4. Good east-west movement on that puck by the WA power play as it came back to Lim at the blue line. She fired across to the half boards on the far side, and Salmon didn't waste any time. He buried that one top shelf for a 4-all tie. 13:22 to go in this second period. Both these teams really going at it on the scoreboard and battling for that puck off the draw. WA, they get control of it in their zone. Chipped off the boards to the blue line, but not out. Victoria takes a shot. No goal, off both posts. As the referee weighs it off. Thought that was in, but off of both posts and out. Back into the neutral zone. Victoria on the attack again. Chipped up to the blue line. That's Kogiopoulos. He can't get control of it. And back comes number 11. Takes the shot on the rebound. Chipped up on the half boards. That's the number 17 again for WA. He gets it forward. Collier, he chips it into the zone. Fired back down to the neutral zone. That's number 24, Zhu. He gets it to his teammate. Fired towards the net. Oh, and it just rolls wide. Back to the front of the net. A little bit of a battle is number 35, I think that is. 53, excuse me. Or 55, Abdullah took a couple extra pokes at the puck with his stick. And the WA defense let him know that's just not on. Face-off win by WA. Behind the net, hits the back of the net. Suture, he makes a move, dumps it up onto the wing. Farrell, he comes down the right side. He's got 2 Victoria players on him. Takes it behind the net to the front. Back to Lim. She gets it deep. Onto the boards. And back comes Victoria. Good stick on puck as she dives for the puck. Can't get control of it, but just slows up the Victoria player enough. Back into the corner. Chip up onto the half boards. Farrell, he can't get it, but gets enough of a stick on it to deflect it to number 61 for WA. That goes into the zone. Suture just can't reach it to keep it in. Back to Suture. He makes the move up through the middle, crosses the blue line, tries to go through 3 guys and can't make it through. And back comes Victoria. Again, frantic action here as both WA and Victoria take turns with great opportunities. 61 Lim, he can't get it. Oh, there'll be a penalty there as the Victoria player got interfered with as he went for the puck by the goaltender. And Victoria will go to the power play. As we'll see who goes into the box. So Lim will go to the box for interference. I think the Victoria player actually got caught up in goaltender Fox's stick. But Lim gave a little bit of a push in the back, so deemed interference by the referee. Victoria will go to a power play, 11:06 to go in the second period. Off the faceoff, won by WA. Battle in the corner, that's number 22 for WA, Munyard. She gets it across to the far side. Big hit by Salmon, he can't get it out of the zone. Back to the D, shot deflected right into the glove of Fox as he freezes it for a stoppage. Minute 39 to go in this power play. Face off to the left of Fox. 8 goals so far this game, not even halfway through it. Won by Victoria, back to the blue line. Tries to go D to D. One-time shot off the base of the post and over the glass into the netting for a stoppage. Face-off win by WA, and they get it down the ice. That's Salmon. He goes for a change. McMillan had to dive for that one. Back comes Victoria. They feed it in over the blue line. Tries to reverse. Back across the top of the slot. Takes the shot. Fox. Oh, and 55 for Victoria. Went down on one knee trying to connect with that puck on a one-timer. And WA just dump it down the ice. They go for wholesale changes. 50 seconds to go in this power play. Victoria making their way down the ice. That's 91 with it, Liu. Oh, and a hit by Suture on Liu. Liu returns the favor. They get tangled up. Shot deflected wide. And that'll come to the blue line. And down the ice it goes by Farrell. Victoria reverses. 15 seconds to go in this power play. Back through the middle. Dowie, he goes to the middle. Good stick by the defense, number 61. Back down the ice it goes, and that'll do it for this power play. A successful kill by WA. Is back onto the ice. Salmon, he intercepts the puck at the blue line. Can't get control of it, gets it back to Farrell. Farrell can't get it, he chops at it, gets it into Salmon. Down the ice into the Victoria bench it goes. As that puck gets chopped from inside the Victoria zone. And the faceoff will come back to the left of McMillan. 8:45 to go. Benetti, he gets it across the crease. Salmon can't get a stick on it. He picks it up, swings back into the zone. Tries the backhand pass up into the slot. Intercepted by Lim. And back comes WA. Benetti in pursuit. He gets up, catches up to it behind the net. Can't get control of the puck though. Puck is loose. Still behind the goal. As Victoria, they come slowly out of the zone. Almost picked off by the WA player. Back into Victoria's zone. Benetti after it. He gets it across. Can't get it to his stick. His number 77, I think that was. Back come Victoria over the WA blue line. Trying to get control of it. Everybody's having a whack at the puck. To the front of the net. Scores! As that puck bounced crazily to the front of the net, because nobody could get a hold of it to get it out of the zone. And initially, nobody could get a hold of it to get a shot on goal. But Johnny on the spot, number 21 for Victoria, that's Angus Hunter, buries the puck for a 5-4 Victoria lead as the goals just keep on coming. 7:48 to go. Face off back at the center ice dot. Sucher, he knocks down his man off the draw. Scott, he feeds it ahead. Sucher catches up to it. He stops up on the half boards, tries to make a move, takes a big hit, and back come Victoria. These guys have some speed, good defensive play. Back comes Sucher. He can't get past his man. That's number 15, Kai Sheng Chen. Back deep into the wet WA zone. Chip past the defender. Kogiopoulos. Sucher takes the hit on Fialka, but Victoria get it in deep to the front of the net. Lim, she dumps it off to Sucher. He gets it back to Lim behind the net. She sets up, gets it over to Sucher on the half boards. He stops up, looks for number 17 for WA, who misses the pass as it flops past him. Victoria get control of it up to the WA blue line, over the line. Lim with the big hit, takes down her man, dislodges the puck, and back come WA to Sucher. Sucher just chips it in on goal, just past McMillan, and they go for a change. Victoria looking for a fast break. WA getting back into the play on the change. Just off the toe, and WA dump it back behind their goal and set up. Chipped to the blue line, off the skate of number 16. Benetti, he steals it. Back he goes down the ice, down the right-hand side. He gets checked into the boards. Can't get it to his teammate, to the blue line. Benetti, he can't stop it in front. Back comes Victoria over the blue line. Liu takes the shot off the pads of Fox. And back WA comes. End-to-end action again here as Victoria and WA trade chances and breaks up the ice. Benetti, he can't stop it. Gets dumped back down into the WA zone. Back forward is number 91, Farrell. Up onto the half boards. That goes to the captain, Benetti. He gets it up to, Williams. He gets it up to Benetti. Salmon in pursuit behind the goal. Gets to the front of the net. Oh, great save by McMillan on the reaction. It was right on the doorstep. Farrell, he takes a shot. That's high and wide. 91 picks it up. That was Element with the shot. Salmon putting the pressure on. Element, he keeps it in at the blue line, chips it in deep. To the front of the net it goes, and Victoria, they're content with just firing it down the ice. That'll go for icing, as they won't be able to make a change. So that last goal, scored by number 21, Angus Hunter, assisted by number 11, Ethan Quinn. 7:48 to make the score 5-4. Off the draw, WA win it. Back to the blue line. Victoria. Lead pass. That gets up to number 16 for Victoria. Takes a hit. Dislodges the puck back to the front of the goal. And behind the net, Dowie, he dumps it back in deep and goes for a change. Picked up on the far side. Good play by number 22, Munyard. Back to the high slot, takes the shot off the shoulder of Fox, and he pounces on it for a stoppage. 3:55 to go, 5-4 the score, 14 Victoria. They're out shooting WA 17-16 in this second period. Face off to the right of Jack Fox. Won by WA. They can't get it out though. Picked off onto the half boards. A little move by Victoria player. Frenetic, he chips it back off the skate. On the far side, that's to number 22. He avoids getting his stick stuck in the Victoria player's legs. Back to the blue line. Takes the shot, a weak one. Salmon, he loses control of it. He's got to go back. He's on the attack to Zoo. He makes a move down the right side. Goes wide. Gets to the behind the net. Brings it around into the slot. Looking for options. Gets it back to the blue line. Kept in. Fired into the corner. 2:55 to go. Scott, he can't keep the puck in. And back come Victoria. Couple of shots, and back comes WA. That's Benetti. He's going in. He's got number 8 with him. He stops up. Can't get a shot away though. Number 91 now. He rims it around. Picked up on the far side by the Victoria forward as he's looking to make a change. Spun around in the corner, and WA just dump it out into the neutral zone. Puck bounces off the boards. Off the knee of the Victoria player. And back comes Farrell. He's going in the right side, takes the shot right into the chest of McMillan as Lim comes off the ice. Dead dog tired on that play. Two minutes exactly to go in this second period. Victoria gets a warning on the play as they were late getting an extra body onto the ice. Won by WA, chipped into the zone. Victoria can't get it out. Now they do. They should get this one out. No, they don't. To the blue line, but now it comes out over the blue line just. And in comes Victoria. WA chips it back down the ice. That gets deflected. After it is Kaliopoulos putting pressure on. He almost gets it. Victoria takes the shot off the stick of goaltender Fox. WA, they can't get out of the zone. Kaliopoulos, he can't get in the way of it. And out comes number 10, Williams. He gets it across. Shot into the shin pads to the front of the net. And McMillan, he dives on it. For the stoppage. A minute to go exactly in this second period. 5-4 the score, 14 Victoria. All shots all tied up at 17 apiece. Teams taking turns on the rush. End-to-end action. Won by WA. Back to the blue line. That's Lim. Back into on the half boards. To number 27, back into the corner. To the blue line, Scott. He tries to get it away. Bounces to the front of the net. Frenetic, he takes the shot low and wide. Looking for the deflection. Big hit behind the net. And we're going to have an illegal hit call to WA. Behind the goal as Salmon, he comes in.
Yellow, number 9. 2 minutes for illegal hit.
So that'll be an illegal hit call, similar to the call earlier in the game. It's a fine line on that call. I know fans that watch North American hockey would look at that and say that's not a penalty, but in the IIHF and at this level for under 15s, one-on-one, face-to-face hits, players going in the opposite direction is often called. That puck is fired high, that'll go down the ice, and it gets touched. It'll get blown down for a high stick, and the face-off will come into the Victoria end to the left of McMillan. 22 seconds to go. WA line up for this face-off. Suture. Face-off scramble as Suture and number 16 go down. WA picked up at the blue line and chipped down the ice. Suture in pursuit as Dowie runs a bit of interference. Suture gets to the front of that, scores! A shorthanded goal as Suture gets in on the forecheck. Puck gets turned over into the slot to a streaking Benetti, and he buries it for the tie. 2 seconds left in the period. What excitement, folks. 5 goals in the first, or 10 goals in the first 2 periods of this game. Face-off will be a bit of a formality here with 2 seconds to go. Then we'll go to a break for an ice cut. And Victoria will come back to start the period on the power play. But the score is all tied. 5-all on that late goal by number 7, Joseph Benetti, set up by the strong forecheck by number 12, Ryan Suture. So with that, we'll take a 15-minute break while they do the ice cut, and we'll be back to bring you this exciting conclusion and third period, and maybe some bonus hockey if the teams keep playing the way they're playing. So with that, Chris Langell will see you then. Welcome back to Cockburn Ice Arena, folks. This is Chris Langell bringing you the play-by-play. Sam Lamb on the camera. Cassandra Edwards doing the production of this exciting tilt between WA and Victoria, the second game of the 2025 Kurt DeFries National Championship. WA with a late tying goal, making it 5-5 after 2. Victoria on the power play to start this third period as they break out to the zone, chipped into the neutral zone, all the way into the WA zone. Back for it is number 16 for Victoria, as that puck deflects crazily off the corner, back to the blue line, and Suture just fires it down the ice. Into the corner, knocked down at the blue line, and kept into the zone. That's Farrell with it. He's got it in the corner, killing precious seconds off this power play for Victoria. Back into the corner it goes. Suture, he tries to make a play. Back to the front of the net. Suture again with pressure on. Victoria over the blue line. That's number 16 with it. Takes the quick shot. That goes wide. Intercepted by Suture. Back in the corner. Number 55 with it. He swings out around the blue line. Takes the pass. One-timer by Lou. And that goes wide as it flutters a bit on the knuckleball. In on goal. Oh, McMillan. He had trouble finding that one because he had Salmon coming in on him. Penalty's over. Salmon out of the box. And the teams are at full strength. Face-off won by Victoria. It gets fired down the ice, deflected, so no icing. Back for it goes Lim, number 88 for WA. Yeah, that's Lim. Comes out into the front of the goal, high slot, and just missed by the Victoria players to the front of the net. Good block by Fox, and back comes Lim. She comes down the right side, gets her pocket pick, does the same, gets it to Benetti. Benetti, he gets it across the blue line, off his skate. He can't keep control of it, and out come Victoria. That's Salmon with the hit along the boards. Scott, he can't get it. Back into the WA zone, back down the ice it goes. That'll go for icing as Lim goes back for it, then goes off for a change. Face-off will come back to the right of McMillan. Suture in on the draw against number 16. Willard back to the blue line. Hard wrist shot wide as that had a chance. Puck goes off the edge of the door and bounces crazily. In on goal, that's number 24. He crosses and takes a quick shot. That gets partially blocked and goes wide. Back into the Victoria zone, off the boards. And that goes back to number 22 for WA. That's Munyard. She chips it up along the boards. It's out of the zone. Suture can't pick it up. Goes back to the front of the net and into the corner. Munyard gets it. Suture, he can't get it out. Back comes number 77, Suture. He just chips it down the ice. It's rolling. Is it going to make it for icing? And it does. WA won't be allowed to make changes as that puck got up on edge. That'll go for icing. Face off to the right of Fox, I think. And see what side Victoria chooses. They're given the choice on the icing. And it is indeed to the right of Fox. Face-off win by WA. Augiopoulos, he can't get it out of the zone. Back to the point, blocked by Victoria, fired towards the net. 22, Munyard. She's in pursuit behind the goal. Putting pressure on number 55 for Victoria, Abdulin. Back behind the net. And we've got a penalty call on the play, elbowing, and Ryan Sucher will go to the box. 2 or less. Victoria back to the power play. Face off to the right of Fox, 10:45 to go in the third period. Victoria will see if they can put one on the board. WA got the shorthanded goal. Oh, deflected in front by number 10, Marcel Williams. That gave his goaltender, Jack Fox, a bit of a panic attack as the puck bounced in between his pads. Face off back to the right of the goaltender. Won by Victoria, back to the blue line. Shot wide of the goal. It gets deflected. Back behind the net. Big hit on the boards. Bit of physical play there as the Victoria player didn't like the hit and came back at the WA penalty killer. The glove to the face. Back to the blue line it goes. Deflected. Good play by number 10. Looks like we might have another penalty on the ensuing play after the whistle. As the Victorian captain. Oh yeah, sorry. I sometimes lose track of I'm doing the play-by-play, so with about 5 seconds left, just warn me, okay? So that you have to go through the gate too. You can't go over. All right? Just when you leave, you have to go through the gate.
Oh, yes, I didn't know you guys actually had a sheet with the names. It's cool.
How else would I know here? Face off to the right of McMillan on the power play. That call against number 16 for Victoria Willard. Good save. Victoria, they pick it up. Out they come, 2-on-3 on the penalty kill. Takes the shot, that goes wide all the way out to the neutral zone. Simmons, he can't get control of it. Gets the legs taken out from under him. Back to the blue line, out comes Simmons. He takes it over the blue line, cuts back. Oh, and that gets deflected off the WA defender and goes wide. Back into the front of the net, that's number 24 with it. Zhao. Farrell, he can't get it. Goes back to Lim. Back into the zone. Dowie scores! That's his hat trick as he steals the puck at the blue line. And buries it top shelf. It is a 4-on-4 goal because the WA player is still in the box with 20 seconds to go. Face-off win, back into the Victoria zone. 10 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Out come Victoria. WA penalty is expiring. To the front of the net. Oh! Victoria, they're controlling in the zone. Picked up by Suture. Down the right side he comes. Over the blue line. Cuts behind the net. Gets to the front. Scores! And that ties it, folks. Great play by Ryan Suture as he tore down the right-hand side. Behind the net, made the pass in front, right onto the stick of Benetti coming up the slot. And that's Benetti's hat trick. That last goal by Dowie. His hat trick, and Benetti comes out on the power play and buries one for his own hat trick. And back comes Dow. He can't get it to go. Out come WA down the right side. Hard pass to the front of the net, and that's 91 Farrell. He can't get his stick on it. Back to the front of the net, all the way back to the blue line. Scott back for it, Lim in pursuit. Backhand sauce over to number 10 for WA, Williams. He gets it up to the blue line. Stretch pass. And it looks like the goal was off of the moorings in the Victoria end, and the linesman blows it down as soon as WA got possession and came out of the zone on the attack. 6-all the score. Goals galore in this evening tilt between WA and Victoria. The second game in the week-long tournament. 2025 under 15 Kurt DeFries National Championship. Benetti, he dumps the puck in deep. In pursuit of number 15, picked up by Victoria as they come out of the zone. Lim, he cuts over the blue line, loses control of the puck. Dumped to the front of the net, tried to get a sharp angle shot. Back to the blue line. Behind the goal, to the front. WA out over the blue line. That's Salmon, he taps it back. Oh, off the base of the post is Benetti. Reverse hit on number 15, and back come Victoria as they break out of the zone. WA on the back check. That's number 16, he can't get it through. Back to number 11, Lim. He gets a weak shot to the front of the net. Picked up by number 44, Collier, and he gets a weak rim around the boards. The two teams sort of battling for possession in the WA zone. Oh, off the skate of Salmon, and that goes off the pad of Fox. Salmon, he gets it up onto the wing to Benetti. Benetti on the back check. Hard shot to Fox. Oh, and that goes wide. Picked up behind the net by number 88 for WA, Lim. She reverses. Suture, he picks it up. Makes a little backhand chip up to the blue line. Back comes number 11 or 17, Kogiopoulos. He gets his shot blocked, goes after his own rebound in the corner. Gets it to the front of the net, takes a shot, oh, and that just deflected off the glove and goes wide on the play by Kogiopoulos. In the corner. Both teams looking for an opportunity to break this deadlock. Suture, he misses his check as the gate was open. Bit of a dangerous play. Suture, he dumps it off. Down the ice comes Rico. Rico over the blue line, takes it to the corner, takes the hit into the boards. Can't get control of it. To the blue line, back to the middle to Lim. She tries to get it in, can't. Back again to the blue line, chopped into the far corner. Rico, he gets it deep, takes the hit, and draws the penalty as Victoria will go to the box. Number 10, Declan Adams. And he'll go for 2 or less. See what the call is. 2 minutes for an illegal hit. So those north-south hits, they're calling. Face-off will come in to the right of McMillan. WA on the power play. 4:55 to go in the third period. Won by WA. Cross to the slot, shot wide at the blue line, can't keep it in, is Williams. Williams, he gets it up to Suture. Suture off the back of his skate. Benetti, he puts pressure on, back to Suture, over to Williams, takes the low shot. Good save by McMillan as he's equal to the task. Frenetic action here at Cockburn Ice Arena. 4:23 to go, minute 28 to go in the power play. Face-off win by Victoria. As back down the ice comes number 61. He loses control of it. Deflected into the slot. Back comes WA. Suture. He goes down the middle. Gets it in his skate. Goes hard to the net. Oh, and he gets his backhand on it. Great pad save by McMillan to keep that puck out of the goal on a rush by Ryan Suture. Fired across the ice into the air. Salmon, he can't get it. He takes it out of the zone. Back to Lim. Lim up onto the wing. That Salmon, he gets taken out of the play, but gets it deep. Victoria, they just dump it down the ice. 37 seconds to go in the power play. Lim, she circles around. Gets it over on the wing. Up to number 77. Picked off by Abdolan. He gets over the blue line. Good stick by Koliopoulos. And back down the ice it goes as the Victoria player cleared it to the blue line and out. Chipped up the ice. Penalty's about to expire. And that'll do it for the power play as the puck is in the WA zone behind the goal. Number 77, he gets it out to the front of the net. Shot by 55. That goes high and off the shoulder of Fox. Up to the blue line and out. Picked up. And in comes number 10, Williams. Tries to take a shot, gets blocked. That's 77 for WA. Hayes, he gets it in deep. Number 9, Salmon, he makes a move. Back into the corner it goes. Back to the blue line to Williams. Salmon, he gets it across to Williams. He can't get it. Back down into the WA zone it goes. Salmon, he picks it up. He cuts across the blue line, makes the move into the middle, gets it back to the blue line, intercepted, and back come Victoria. They've got a 2-on-0 breakaway, desperately trying to get back into the play, scores! 7-6 Victoria with 1:40 to go. Another giveaway at the WA blue or Victoria blue line for WA. Leads to a goal, 2-0. With number 10 for WA, Marcel Williams, desperately trying to get back on the back check. To no avail. 7-6 Victoria with 1:40 to go in this third period. Kept in at the blue line by Benetti. He takes a weak backhand that gets intercepted, and back come Victoria. Puck in the WA zone, goes behind the goal. Victoria happy to keep it deep in the WA zone to kill this clock. Dowie, he takes it behind the goal, chips out of the zone, and back comes WA. Benetti, he gets across and through the legs, and he gets taken down. There'll be a penalty to Victoria as Benetti basically got interfered with as he tried to get through the defensive pairing. The puck was there, but he couldn't get to it. So Victoria will go to the box. 2 minutes for interference, to number 77, Dowie. .53 seconds to go in the period. 7-6 for Victoria. Won by Victoria, pushed ahead, fired down the ice right on Fox. He stops it, sets it up, and back comes WA. On the attack, Salmon, he crosses the blue line, drops it back, shot, off the blocker. Suture can't catch up to it, back to the blue line to Williams. He takes the shot off the skate of Willert and high into the netting. Timeout WA. What an exciting ending to the first day of action here at Cockburn Ice Arena between these two old rivals. 50-some seconds to go. We'll have to see when the timeout timer counts down. Well, face-off will come to the right of goaltender Alston McMillan. He's played a heck of a game despite the 6 goals. 32 seconds to go. WA sets up, goalie pulled, extra attacker on the ice. On the power play. Face-off win, back to Salmon. He takes a shot high and wide. Benetti, he reverses, he can't get it. They're battling in the corner for it. Victoria would be happy for it to stay down here. And back they come. Fired it down the ice, wide of the goal. 15 seconds to go, time for one more attack. Out come WA, that's Benetti. He crosses the blue line, 7 seconds. He gets into the middle. And that'll probably do it as Victoria fire it down the ice wide, but that ends the game. 7-6, the final score, as Victoria comes out victorious over WA despite a valiant effort. What a game by both teams. What excitement. Goal fest for the evening. 4 excellent games at the start of this super tournament this year. And icing on the cake for game 4 for the first day of the tournament. What a game. Goals galore as both teams come to shake hands. Shaking hands with the Stripes. WA can't be too disappointed with that. I mean, obviously disappointed with the late loss, but what a heck of an effort. Definitely have the offensive tools. Victoria took advantage of those giveaways and those breakdowns at the blue line and ended up burying that last goal on a 2-on-0 breakaway on the penalty kill. 7-6 is the final score. Tomorrow we start off with an early start, 7 a.m. Perth time, 9 a.m. Eastern time with the Boxall tournament game, ACT in New South Wales, followed by the second and third game of the DEFRIS tournament, Victoria against South Australia. Both should be barn burners, and we're looking forward to bringing that broadcast to you tomorrow. So with that, this is Chris Langell signing off for Cassandra Edwards and Sam Lamb. We'll see you tomorrow.